Another greatest game. For fuck's sake, don't these teams realize I still have to do an NHL season bid? I don't want to talk about the shitty Colts. Then again, I can mock low-hanging fruit in Nathaniel Hackett. These teams really need no introduction. They're both trash. The Indianapolis Colts are blessed with a cooked Matt Ryan and underperforming offensive line and are doomed to mediocrity. They tied the Texans. That is all. The Denver Broncos threw their short-term future and hundreds of millions of dollars at a man whose idea of cooking is putting metal utensils in a microwave. Their trips to the red zone are as successful as discourse between political parties. The head coaches are dead men walking. One's a man who's an Andrew Luck away from being anything relevant. One who's once again experiencing life without Aaron Rodgers to carry him to relevance. How does it get worse? Both teams are without their top running backs for the game. And then some. Kill me now. At what once was Mile High Stadium, it is a complete shit show. Words cannot describe how terrible this football game is to witness. Jesus, another player is having balance issues? Just have him watch MacGruber on the plane ride home, he'll be okay. At least that man was able to leave. People paid to see this in person. They should immediately be refunded, and should then sue the league for deceptive advertising. Inept offensive drive after inept offensive drive is the reward for our investment of time into watching the football night that defies God itself. Amazon paid almost $80 million to broadcast this shitfest. Everyone working this game, from announcers to cameramen to production trailer crew to paid fans in the tents outside, wish they were somewhere else. There's not enough money in the world worth watching this dreck. It took Indianapolis almost an entire half to score points. Congratulations. It's times like these where I wish Bane would blow up the stadium. He wasn't a villain, he was a visionary. For every second that passes in this match, an innocent child is traumatized at the sight of such horrific atrocities. The NFL's response, fuck them Kings. There is money to be made, and there are plenty of suckers born every minute. Case in point, all of us watching right now. Somehow Indianapolis managed to kick another field goal. We are tied at 6. This entire game is a war crime. If this game goes to overtime, Putin should just nuke the stadium for the greater good. It's looking more and more appealing with how useless the Nathaniel Hackett offense is. Even worse, a field goal kick is blocked. Our punishment must be more severe. Our spirits must be broken. We must witness garbage that even the USFL would find a poor taste. Forcing players to play on 3 days rest has always done wonders for a quality product. The game isn't even about scoring points. It's wondering if they could even move the ball forwards. Roe v. Wade may have been overturned in federal court, but we're all wishing this game could be aborted. Denver has regained the lead, fortunately, so we may be spared more horrors. They're even moving the football, an extraordinarily rare sight. Chef Russ will cook with fire.
Throws, off balance, picked off at the 4-yard line.
There wasn't even a receiver in that vicinity, Russ. This man's starting so many fires that Smokey the Bear is weeping in a corner like a baby. Unfortunately for us, Matt Ryan has caught on fire by proxy. While he should have a ring, his offensive line lacks any sort of ring to protect him. He is going to be picked up off the field like a spatula. By the end, he will cry 3 words. Timeout, San Diego. Here is where Denver begins to be bribed with oats to push forward. Finally, someone is once again managing to move the football. Incredible indeed. Russell Wilson is finally starting to earn that ridiculous contract he was signed to. You've converted a crucial 4th down to force Indianapolis to burn their timeouts. Just don't do anything stupid.
Wilson to the end zone, and it's intercepted!
Jeff Russ thought it was a good idea to throw a grenade in a fryer. His explosion manages to wake up the withered husk of Matt Ryan from his O-line-induced slumber. With a combination of Denver failing to do anything on offense, an exhausted defense, and a little luck, the Colts escape from the glue factory to get into field goal range. Please miss the kick, Chase. For the greater good.
Hello again, everybody.
Fuck! I don't want overtime of this shitty game! It's like Thursday Night Football itself. Nobody asked for this shit! Even the Broncos fans are leaving in droves. I don't blame them. They've got work in the morning. In fact, I'd just call off sick if I went to this game. Being exposed to this kind of radioactive football should be a valid reason for a long weekend. The football gods do not care for such petty transgressions. Indianapolis gets first shot at trying to do anything. And they somehow do because momentum is indeed a thing. Nathaniel Hackett should learn about that sometime. Unfortunately for us, Indy can't seal the deal because their team is a perpetual hamster wheel. We are stuck on it as they kick another field goal. All we want is one thing, Denver. Don't kick a fucking field goal. Chef Ross has to at least be able to cook a goddamn Hot Pocket. He's managed to put it in the microwave. A stunning revelation. 4th and 1 near the goal line is here. They're going for the kill. Please aim right between the eyes.
Surveys, good protection, slides. Broken up in the end zone. Gilmore on Sutton.
It's a 4th and 1.
Defensive.
What the hell are you out of shotgun? Just run a QB sneak under center, it's not hard. We are going to petition that both of these teams are given losses for this match. There is no logical situation in our minds where the Colts are given a win. They once again won in spite of themselves, not because of their efforts. This game confirmed it. Nathaniel Hackett needs to be fired now. He's completely overmatched and incompetent in his current role. His play calling is completely useless. He fails to utilize any of his offensive weapons, and his only wins have been the result of his defense balling out. He is Freddie Kitchens minus the human thumb. Urban Meyer was shit too, but at least he knew how to grind it out. I've seen more offensive production out of that dude who got decked by Bobby Wagner at the Rams game. Hell, if he can press charges against the Rams, Broncos fans should be able to press charges against Hackett. Either way, both of these fan bases are in hell. Denver's especially. Geno Smith is a much better quarterback than Russell Wilson at this time. They gave up 3 first-rounders, several regular players, and $240 million for a midget Drew Lock. Glorious fleecing. In conclusion, this was indeed one of the games of our time.
Thank you guys. Broncos country.